Here is one quasi-game theoretic, if not more than quasi, game theoretic. Speculative guess as to a three-part process. It's a three-part game theoretic process. Well, I don't know if the structure is game theoretic or if I just got there through game theoretic psychoanalytic reasoning. But no matter, I suppose it gets to the same place. And it's something like this. First, we are to build up the appropriate traumatic image, which is not painful. Which is painful. It's not painful. It is painful. Yeah, nobody likes to dwell in trauma except rubberneckers, apparently. I guess rubbernecking is okay. It's like a sort of thrill-seeking, I guess. But visual trauma can be really gnarly, especially, when it's unusual. Now then, what we are to imagine in my thought experiment at hand. And I'm going to have to look this up. Oh. Alex. Alexandra. Okay. No. Okay. Well, I have to. Well. This is the opening act. Now then, in 2002, Irreversible, directed, I believe, by Gaspar Noé, Monica Bellucci portrays Alexandra. And I need say little else. This is a thought experiment. It is a hypothesis. It is a hypothetical built along the lines of Alexandra, Alex. We will call her Alex. I'll call her Alexandra. I have to, because now I have these Alexes in my life and I don't. So you will humor me now. And I am blind. Okay. You will appreciate the tact involved, and therefore a bit of extra patience is required. Tact, beyond all political correctness, tact is a lost art. And so is Emily Post. Tact, dear viewer, dear listener, dear audience, dear participant, dear interlocutor, I will say it again. Mostly I am in your position. I prefer to listen and to think. But, as I had mentioned, I have been called. There is a roof. As my dear Professor Simon Critchley said, as he expounded about Heidegger, woof, woof. Roof, roof goes the call, it goes woof, woof. R-U-F-F, the roof, the call. I think I'm making a mistake somewhere, I always do. Anyway, the call. It is a classical concept. You don't have to read anything spooky metaphysical into it. Certainly, please do not read anything religious into it, of any mythological character. There are questions about religion, about which I have opinions. But more importantly, I have arguments in support of positions about most anything you can dream up. And since it seems to be that I've dreamed up about just about everything that everybody else has dreamed up, it's gotten to the point where I can't find anybody that, let alone has counter arguments. It's, it becomes being like this. I don't know what it's like being on the other side, but it must be tedious dealing with an I. The hypothesis is fairly simple. Alex Prime, we will call Alex Prime. Why don't we? Sounds kind of sci-fi, I guess. Alex Prime. is a physicist, and she works at CERN. And she works on things like nuclear and what's another good one? Cognitive. She works on cognitive, and she works on nuclear. I'm mispronouncing nuclear. See, I'm like old school. I pronounce, and I pronounce nuclear like NUCLEAR. We can do it again. Oh, that's Dale. What amazing timing. We'll have to get back to my Alex Prime argumentation after we say hi to Dale. This is like Mr. Rogers or something. Hi.
Hi. I just wanted to make sure. You said you were going to order that food about 5 o'clock or something.
I did say that, and I have not done it.
Okay.
Shall I do it now?
Yeah, that'd be great, because I want to use the bathroom, and I didn't want to use it.
Well, no, you should use the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you want? What would you like me to order?
That Mexican food.
Yeah.
You know.
Mexico 2000.
Oh, it's called Mexico 2000?
Yeah, Mexico 2000. Yeah, it's a little bit east of Lorimer, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, well, let me let you go here, because I was in the middle of something also, and so my thoughts are getting split. So, but let me do this right now, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Mexico 2000. This is not an advertisement for Grubhub. Why? Why is this not an advertisement for Grubhub? Why don't you take a 5 to 10 second intermission while I grab the other machine? So I sometimes order stuff from Grubhub for Dale and now Grubhub because y'all are serious analytical MBAs, right? Where'd y'all go to school? Where do you get an MBA to be the CEO of Grubhub anyway? I don't know who the CEO of Grubhub is. Anyway, my mother is 85 years old, and well, Tim Cook has a big role in this too, because my mother's been using an iPhone for at least 20 years, and she still can't understand the most simple aspects of the iOS operating system. So do that with that what you will. Okay. I guess we do need intermissional music. Like, baby, do you like intermissional? Holy shit, this guy's good. Who is this? Somebody help me. Yeah, some people got to start doing, because I bring so many research subjects, maybe some people can start participating. Help me with the things, all the things that I have questions on. Like this, I've never seen this singer. I know all the other Yemeni men, but this guy's incredible. Listen to that. Yazid! Opa! Opa! Hop! Up! Opa! Hop! Opa! Maybe I can multitask. This Mexican restaurant has a million things. And there's a very specific order for Dale. Okay, it goes something like this. So Alex Prime is a scientist of at the highest level. Okay, Alex Prime. Same thing happens to Alex Prime that happens to Alex in Irreversible. Same thing. Now, Alex Prime is a scientist working at the highest level. Now, I don't remember what the ending is exactly, and that's kind of a joke with the title of the movie, and I'm sure that film buffs will call me on my filmic blasphemy. I will own it. Like an adult who owns their own accountability shit. AKA most adults. Except for the leaders. They don't have to hold themselves accountable. They're exempt. But all the rest of us, we really, I guess we're called to a different path by the Lord. We're called to paths of trial and reckoning, paths of balance and imbalance and give and take and all those messy, complex things. And if we ask a man of power about his trials and struggles, what do you think you're going to hear? You guessed it. We all know it. Anyone that has a father knows it well. I probably invented several technical terms for it, but it's something like structural patriarchal opacity. Now, this is transferable, especially when somebody is brutalized and raped and beaten to within a millimeter of their life, and then raped again, and then shit on, and then raped again. I don't know what all happens to Alex Prime, but it is a kind of spiritual trial. Not out of the ordinary. These spiritual trials happen every day, all around us. There are people going through that. Now, since and I don't remember the characters from the movie anyway, but Alex's colleague call their colleague Hawass. Hawass. It's from a Bertrand Russell book, Introduction to Mathematical Philosophy. I guess Hawass was the editor or something? I don't know. See? Hawass. And then there's some other stuff there. I don't know. Anyway, so Hawass, let's say that Hawass is oh, who is it? Stevenson? To Stevenson's Descartes? I mean, yeah, you know it. You know it, JP. You caught it, didn't you, JP? Stevenson's Darwin. Anyway, who was it? Sorry, with no paid academic post or affiliation, I'm just like probably way slower than y'all who get your fancy salaries and everything, I mean, I'm just like a schmo, I'm like the, what? I'm like, I can't get into that right now because I have to look up Stevenson because, what did I say? I'm slow. Okay, I type in Darwin Stevenson and it gives me Darwin Stevenson on LinkedIn. Okay, no. Darwin Stevenson, Darwin Stevenson, Brandon Fiddleson, Brandon Fiddleson. Brandon Fiddleson, Brandon Fiddleson. There we go. Professor Fiddleson, Hamod Al-Sama. Darwin Stevenson. No, we're not going to do that. Yazzie! Darwin Stevenson. George Stevenson? So that's what I meant? We're still on, no, what am I guess I'm wrong. Why am I thinking it's Robert Louis Stevenson? I know it's not. Yeah, see what I mean? Alfred, it's your fault. Daedalus? See, what kind of a Daedalus are you? Did you teach me? What shit did I say? Isn't any Stevenson? Alfred Louis Stevenson or something? No. The correct answer is Alfred Russel Wallace. ARW. I guess ARW appears in Finnegan's Wake, doesn't it? How could it not? Okay, so the analogy goes like this. Alex Prime is analogous to Darwin. And Alex non-Prime, or non-Alex Prime, I should say, non-Alex Prime, is analogous to Alfred Russel Wallace. So what happens is this. Non-Alex Prime is a competitor of Alex Prime. She believes that Alex Prime's theory is bunk, and that the theory is in itself bunk. And yes, it is unfortunate what happened to Alex Prime. However, it just so happens that Alex Prime argues in a conspicuously idiosyncratic way, such that because of the fact that non-Alex Prime also has a PhD in psychoanalysis, non-Alex Prime is able to readily trace and understand correlations and correspondences between the catastrophe that almost ended Alex Prime's life and Alex Prime's behavior as a laboratory, theoretical, empirical scientist. So non-Alex Prime has contemplated this deeply because, of course, it is germane to not one, but two of non-Alex Prime's professions: psychoanalysis and quantum mechanics. If indeed that's what Alex Prime does, quantum mechanics. Suppose it is. Suppose, moreover, that non-Alex Prime demonstrates what is meant by absolute analytic, psychoanalytic transparency. And she provides axiomatic theorematizations of all what she reckons to be her most catastrophic psychological events in history and how they directly relate to her own personal process of reasoning that she employs in her personal and professional life. That a doctor of psychoanalysis who is coevally at the same time also a doctor of quantum mechanics, if that's doctor of physics, yeah, I mean, whatever you guys call your degrees, you know, I'm coming after y'all. Not after your dicks or your pussies. I'm coming after your concepts. I want to play. Damn it, let me into the sandbox. That's all this is. Okay. So, what happens, dear Hegel? Master-slave dialectic. Game theory 101. Alex Prime opts to preserve her privacy and her dignity, and also to err on the side of caution, because, hey, exposing all this stuff, what kind of precedent does that sound? Make? What kind of a precedent does that make? To just expose everything that a scientist is sitting on. Pun intended. It's not universalizable. Don't worry. I'm not making any kind of Kantian argument here. It's not universalizable. It's very anomalous stuff that I'm talking about right now. Very like hyper situated, hyper specific, hyper anomalous, I believe. So you've got the second step, right? So we've got Alex Prime, we've got non-Alex Prime, you've got the game-theoretic relation between the two, such that Alex Prime already has retired of her own will. I mean, it's the only sane decision that she can make. Then, what is the next thing that happens? Nobody will come and challenge non-Alex Prime to whatever arguments she is making. And the reason why is because of the fact that now the standard for transparency, personal transparency, being thoroughgoingly psychoanalytic, thoroughgoingly, trauma theoretic, thoroughgoingly everything Professor Kameff has to teach us about theories of trauma and genealogies of history and genealogies of force and power. If you don't like post-structuralism and postmodernism and all of this crazy relativism and whatever else it is that woke liberals prance around and strike poses expounding, well, y'all, conservative fuckwads, put your money where your mouth is. Let's see y'all dicks and pussies. Seriously. I want to know who beat you and when. Why are you like this? It's the only explanation. Somebody whipped the living daylights out of you when you were a kid. So now if you're a quantum physicist and a and a psychoanalyst to boot, let's say you're my advisor, you're my teacher, because you're the only person that I can find, right? And you've got both psychoanalysis and quantum mechanics. You have no choice but to expose it, and if you don't, all that you do is expose your own professional what's the word? Achilles heel, fallibility, lacuna. How about dicklessness, lack of balls, self-castration? I don't know. I mean, y'all have to tell me, because I had to deconstruct everything from these roundabout ways. And so it's all just abstraction to me. I'm just trying to, it's all the day say logic. I'm just trying to self-locate. Where is it that I am in the world? I know what the world is, but where am I is the question. And that's what we can only figure out through the help of other people. No amount of introspection is ever going to get you self-location in a world. Ain't no way. So that's the 3 parts. That's the 3 parts. Number 1, professional grace. Number 2, the necessity, right? The necessity, the alibi. And number 3, the mental health. The fact that it's in all of our interest to just fucking loosen up. And, listen to the comedians. Listen to Nikki Glaser. Like, if you understand the teaching of Nikki Glaser, you'll be enlightened. It'll take 1 hour. She's brilliant. It's really not that hard.